Gina 1, Lush Views. We up in this.
I like the remix.
Easy call. Easy. Had to hit him with the G mix. Listen, right. Anyways, how are you?
So when I asked you to start the stream, I really was not expecting you to start that way. When I said if you had anything to get off your chest, I thought you might have were going to do it in words, but you just went right there, Lush.
I've been nice this whole time, but no, that's it.
That's what everyone keeps saying is how nice they've been, but man, don't seem that way.
What? We could do this with the gloves on or the gloves off.
What's on your? So you guys didn't resolve it?
I tried to be mature yesterday. I really tried to be mature. From the jump, I thought we was playing. I thought this whole thing was jokes. It was podcasting. I thought if there was any rebuttals or anything, it was going to be on a podcast level. 41 years old. I've been sober for 3 years. I haven't gotten into any type of altercation. I was known back in the day for getting into it with people constantly. Like if you look back through my history, I have like a storied history of public disputes and beefs of all kinds of natures. You know what I mean? Like my entire life has been on the internet since like 2004, 2005. You get there's nothing that's hidden. Good, bad, ugly, it's all there. I have not gotten, I've been so focused on living a rigorously honest life based on spiritual principles to the best of my ability, which is hard because like I'm a very flawed person and have been like, you know, come from like a really dark past. The fact like what I've survived would crumble a lot of people. So people could talk as much shit as they want, but if you endure what I went through, like, and it's always easy to judge when you're not in someone's shoes. So I understand all that.
Can I ask what's changed? What happened different between the news stream right now and the Tuesday show?
I will for sure get into that. So, and look, I thought we was right. I thought we were just playing. You know what I mean? I thought it was all jokes. Then all of a sudden, I come to work, which recently a good friend of mine and coworker got suspended for a few weeks and wasn't able to eat off of because he had to sit down for a physical altercation.
Suspect.
Right? This dude calls me out to fight. I wasn't even sure if he was serious. Like, I was so taken aback. And I understand the way it looks. Like, oh, like, you got marked out. You got punked. But it was really, I was just like, what the fuck? Josh is telling me to chill, calm down, don't do nothing. I'm like, I had no desire to fight this dude. I didn't know it was on that time. Like, I thought that we were still cool. I'd like, at the end of the day, like, we are still cool. It's not beef or nothing like that. But he's not, since that happened, first of all, I saw the way he tried to, the narrative he tried to paint of what happened after we.
With no cameras?
Yeah, when I came out there. And anybody that's on the staff, there's people in this room that were there can verify. I was going to go outside. Tone stopped us and was like, nah, y'all need to sit down and talk this out like men. He was telling people, he went on his stream or he went on his clubhouse with a bunch of the people from his Discord and other like, and reputable people that I have respect for, like Rockstar and KK, who are nothing, you know, nothing bad to say about them. But then there's a bunch of people that are like, and in reality, a lot of these people are still a part of Flakko's team, post content for Flakko, work with and for Flakko. You know what I mean? So there's like an agenda there, regardless. No disrespect, but it's just a fact. And then he goes on that stream after we talked, after everything is cool, after we're not going to say anything about each other. And I'm willing to eat the L, even though I know that I know that I stood on mine. I walked outside, was ready to run that. He goes and tells him, Tone was telling him, I'm just going to make sure you guys get the fair one. It's all good. You can fight. I walked outside and said, hey, let's talk, which is not fucking true.
Do you know if Tone said something different to him before you came out there?
I don't know if Tone said something different before or not.
But I
know what he said. Yeah, I know what he said right there. And I mean, Josh, does that sound like something Tone would say?
No, before you went out there, I talked to Tone and I talked to Flakko too. And Flakko had no interest in fighting at that point when I went out there. He said that he was cool, that he'd blown it off. I asked him to come back here to talk to you. So it had started in here, it had started on stream. I thought we could at least get it resolved and give people an understanding of where things were and not having to pass all these messages along. So I was hoping that you guys were going to sit down and talk to each other. When I went out there, Tone was sitting at the table, Flakko was sitting at the table, and they pretty much both agreed that no fighting was going to be happening here at any point, and that shit was at least had calmed down at that point. You went out there and talked, and I didn't anticipate anything other than talk. Like, Tone was ready to have you guys sit down and talk. He wasn't looking to mediate any squabbles. That's not his job.
Now, when you saw me walk out there, did you think that, okay, it might happen?
No, if I had thought that, I would have gone right out after you.
Okay.
I've said it once, we're not promoting fighting inside this building with anybody. That's just...
I was trying to be mature about shit, but at that point, I got to be honest, Josh,
Yeah.
I was out there expecting to have to fight.
You were... I think you guys both handled that situation rather maturely, in the fact that nothing went down here, because not so long ago shit has gone down here and things have escalated and almost gone down here a number of times. I thought you both actually handled shit great. Starting the stream off with mocking the stutter, though, is not helping justify the arguments.
At this point, like low key, I don't really give a fuck.
I know,
because he's blatantly disrespected me. He has an entire Discord server with people on a digital assault hate campaign against me, bro. And he's denying it when there's evidence of it. He's on a later stream that night, even admitted it. I have the fucking clip of him saying the Discord, they're crazy. Bro.
I said it to him, and I've said it before, and I'll say it on stream even though I don't want to. I think you guys both listen to the chat and your Discords and your
I don't have a
audiences.
motherfucking Discord. I'm about
Just
to
listen. I think you guys listen to outside influences a lot and are allowing those influences to impact your guys' conversations, because it seems like wires keep getting crossed here with who's saying what, and that's coming through these other people and hearing it. You guys have done, every time you guys seem to talk, things are fine. And then 10 minutes later, when you guys aren't with each other and you guys are listening to other people, shit seems to hit the fan again.
Mm-hmm. So Gina, on that stream that we both went on the Clubhouse stream, before we got on there, Flakko, that's when he painted that whole narrative of what happened when I went outside.
That you was scared to fight.
Yeah, and then I went and copped pleas and was like, oh, Tone, when that's not what fucking happened. I went out there fully down for a squab, expecting to have to fight, even though I didn't want to at the office. That's the last thing I want to do. You feel me? I'm like, all right, fuck it. This dude really wants it. I'm not going to be looking crazy. If he needs that, though, let's get it out the way. We can get back to business. Tone sits us down. We chop it up, clarify things. That's what really happened. He's on the stream painting a different narrative. I go on into the Clubhouse room, and they tell me that Flakko didn't say that. That he was like, no, Flakko never said you turned down the fade. But then I look at the footage later that night, and he did say that. And then on top of that, I'm seeing this Discord thing. Literally, there'll be certain clips from things of my past from years ago, and 3 people will post the same clip within 10 minutes. You're not you mean to tell me that that's not organized? 90% of the look, I already knew that there's people in the Reddit that had it out for me and didn't fuck with me. The majority of the people love me and still do, but there is a contingent of people that didn't fuck with me, and them taking this opportunity to try to make me look crazy, combined with all these other people, it makes it look like this wall of hate, and they're going to all different, anywhere I'm at, they're gonna go there. And here's the thing, does that matter? No, not in real life, it don't. But you know what? This is my motherfucking job. This is how I get paid. That's my currency. That's my value. You know what I mean? You playing with my money at this point. You know what I mean? And it gets deeper. I know that the The people that employ me, Josh and Adam, know better. They know what the fuck I bring to the table. We have a situation solidified. I ain't going nowhere for a long motherfucking time. You feel me? Like, y'all can't get rid of me if y'all wanted to. With that being said, like, that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. And I've actually tried my best to handle this maturely. Now, what I've said to Flakko and what I said is like, look, nothing's going to happen at this office, no matter what. This office is a sanctuary. I want him to feel safe. I don't want to have to worry about watching my back when I'm over here. I could easily roll around with my people and have people with me at all times. But first, I like to be by myself. That's annoying. That's lame. I don't want to have like people around me. You feel me? Like, and they're like, oh, could we go to Jack in the Box? Like, nah, fool. Like, I'm doing this. You feel, I want to be on my time, move how I move. And like, I go everywhere, city to city, state to state. I be in the trenches by myself with people, like when I link up with them, but I'm rolling solo. And I don't, like, I'm 41 years old. I'm not like, look, I might be from somewhere, but I haven't been active for years. Like, my jersey been retired. The city knows about me. Everyone in this city knows who I am. All the people painting this narrative, they're like, you feel me? Like, hella squares from Delaware. Like, it should don't even, it's not relevant. Shouts to Delaware, though. No disrespect to Delaware. Or Delaware County, where Flakko grew up, either. And, like, here's the other thing. This is the guy that now he's crying because he was bullied, when this is the dude that made his entire career on talking down to other people, insulting other people, trying to expose people, getting at people sideways. I never, like, even said shit about it or talked down to him. Like, I made jokes about him smelling bad. I made jokes about him smelling bad because he fucking smells bad. And that's a motherfucking fact. But all that other shit, I never talked down to him or about the way he was getting down. This is a dude that was on stream telling a woman, dig your daughter's grave up, and talking down to her. Like, there's this footage of this. You feel me? This is dude that has, now look, I'll say what I did wrong. I'll take accountability. I thought it was jokes. It went too far. We probably shouldn't have taken it as far as we did. I was definitely a part of that. And for my part in that, I'm wrong and I apologize. I should not have gotten on, I should not have been so eager to continue the narrative with his classmates, who apparently, I guess, are his ops. I don't think he knows what that word really means, but I understand, like, that was embarrassing to him, and that might have been too much and going too far. I thought it was funny. I just thought it was good content, but it went too far, and that was wrong. To imply that he still had an open case, which I was under the impression he did, because there's literally something on the screen with the case paperwork. You recall that? But I'm literally, like, I didn't know that he didn't have an open case, and I never implied that it was of a sexual nature. There's, like, literally people passing around a screenshot that if you look at it, it says, like, click to see the originals. Like, you can't even see the full post. And I'm responding to something, and I said, yes, there is an open case, but I never said or implied that it was of a sexual nature once.
Is there a medium that everybody can come to so this could just be deaded?
I mean, yeah, like,
where's the middle ground? Where
it's at now, he could fucking publicly acknowledge the truth of what happened. We could get down, we could run it, you feel me, at a neutral location. AD already said we could get down at his studio. No one got to be there, no cameras. He got like fucking 200 pounds on me. He'll probably win the fight.
So you do want to resolve this in the physical altercation?
I mean, like, I feel like it kind of needs to happen at this point. Yeah. Like, do I want to? No. But do I feel like that's what needs to happen? Yeah. And I'm not going to have my manhood disrespected, or my name, or all the people that look up to me, like, have this perception. No, like, because I didn't turn it down, and that's not what was going on. But since that narrative's out there, like, yeah.
Is that what your issue is now? Is that they kind of making it seem like you turned the fade down when?
And I can understand why it looked that way, because I really wasn't trying to do that. I didn't need that at the time, but now I need that. You know what I mean? And like I said, nothing will ever happen here. It'll be in a safe place with someone we both respect. No one needs to see it. Like, y'all can see the fucking bruises afterwards. You know what I mean?
You don't think that that's going to open the door for further speculation and for more people to be talking about it? Because we saw what happened where nobody even had the footage of Kelpie and Suspect, but it was multiple reaction videos when nobody even knew what happened yet.
I mean, China Mac and AD got down. You like, what do you think, Josh? Am I being unreasonable with what I'm saying?
Yes.
What's unreasonable about it?
I don't think that you and Flakko will actually resolve anything after fighting, and I think that you guys will still have animosity towards one another because this is way beyond you guys just identifying he's disrespected me, I've disrespected him. This will be settled with a fight because we both respect each other and whatever the outcome is. That's just
Because I do respect Flakko.
I understand standing
right.
up
I just
for your.
don't think, I don't think that you guys getting down right now is going to resolve what the issue is that you guys have with one another.
Would it have fixed it yesterday?
No.
This is definitely like deeper than that.
You actually, and I think that you would have been clowned for fighting him yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it would have
So it's a
turned
loss.
out,
You have nothing,
It's
but
a-
you
yeah.
have nothing but L's to take with by fighting.
either way it
Flakko.
goes.
Either way, I don't think that you have a outcome where you come out winning in any light. So, as much as those narratives are out there that you're worried about, if you and Flakko can get to a point where you guys are cool, I feel like that's the only thing that matters, and not so much what everyone else is speculating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like way too old for this kind of
But
shit, bro. Like,
I
thought that
understand. I understand your name. Like you don't play about your name. I know when I'm mad, can't nobody tell me shit. What y'all saying right now? If I was mad, if it was me, y'all wouldn't be able to convince me otherwise. So it's a lot easier said than actually done. So I get that you don't want to feel like you marked out. You don't want to feel like somebody playing with you. Because I mean, I was in the room on Clubhouse. I heard how niggas was talking. So I totally understand that. And you wanting to stand up for yourself and having to like it's damn near proving a point. It's just a principle at this point, right? But it's like when you really think about it long term, like what's gonna happen afterwards?
especially because like, and I feel that way, especially because he's not even dialoguing with me. He'll send me texts, but he won't even talk. So it's like, and really what I need him to do is clear up what happened. I need him to speak on that publicly, and I need him to turn down his fucking digital crusader, internet fucking keyboard warrior net bangers. I mean, does that sound reasonable, Josh?
I think those asks are not unreasonable. I think you guys just need to sit down. What up, phone?
Mm-hmm.
There
Hey.
you go. Not babe down.
Whether it be on camera or off camera, you guys just need to finally just squash this through talking because you guys do not respect one another enough to fight and it be whatever after.
Yeah.
I mean, I do.
I think China Mac and AD, that's a different scenario. However that went down, like there's gonna be a resolution at the end of that. I don't know that there's gonna be any resolution after you.
Respect the furniture.
It's all good.
Yeah, Josh don't give a fuck.
Yeah.